Alright, we are back. And we're going to have some rough questions for this kid who cheated this old lady over a broken clock.
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question me? It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale. I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the wet boot boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
You're about to be a dead seller for the way you treated that old lady. I'm sorry.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack! Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
Okay. Nothing else, right? Alright.
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. I heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
It's time to confess, Martin. You've exploited Miss Gillingham's weakness to your own advantage, have you not?
All I've done is smile at her and be kind to her. I've done no other harm than giving her what she needed. This is no crime.
I suppose we all justify our actions to ourselves in some way. So come, tell me what your excuse is.
You can blame my folks for that. They taught me never to expect nothing from anyone except lies.
So it's bad parenting. How convenient. Where are your parents?
6 feet under, I suppose. When the flu had weakened my father enough for him to be too weak to punch me, I figured it was time to run away.
Is that why you let them die of the flu? Because your father was beating you?
When the epidemic started, last summer, I begged them to leave town. Neighbours were dying, houses were looted, but they chose to stay.
Do you have any regrets about what happened?
I haven't got regrets, but sometimes I'd like to make sure they're gone. Dead for good. Like, it helps me sleep.
Wow. You're kind of a douche, but you also... You had a rough childhood. There's a reason why you're a douche.
Goodbye.
Alright, let me go talk to this lady.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication? Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
Alright, now let me examine this lady's house first before I talk to her. Okay, what do we got in here? Money in Greece. Alright. What letter? Rodney, okay. Rodney Gardner, I know who that is. We haven't met him yet in the story, but...
It's locked, all right.
Alright. Can't get that letter. Hate when I see books like that and I can't get at them. I'll need her bed. It's everything, right? She doesn't have an upstairs. Alright, so.
So, Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reid. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
Okay. Let's just get this over with.
I found this watch. It was a gift from you to your boy, wasn't it? I think it should return to you now.
Oh, I remember. Yes, I recall the day I offered Jack this watch. Oh, it was such a beautiful day. Thank you, sir.
Trinkets and possessions help us remember our past. Promise me you'll not lose it.
I would never lose anything that belonged to Jack. Why don't you take this? Dr. Tippett? Please, for your charity.
Okay, I got something. She gave me a watch. No, she took the watch and she gave me something else. Whatever. Your Life in London.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Jennifer?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. I would never say that to him, of course.
Okay.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh, no. I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
You got that.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippett.
Okay, the most influential man is Dr. Tippett. Okay.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all?
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
Jack is dead, Miss Gillingham.
Of course he's not. I've seen him. Tonight, in fact. Ever the joker, Dr. Tippett.
Does that sound like a joke at all? In any way?
Enid, listen to me. You must not trust Martin Nightingale. Do you understand?
Martin reminds me so much of my Jack. I've not seen him here in quite some time.
Martin is not your son, Miss Gillingham. He's taking advantage of you.
No, Martin is not my son. My son's name is Jack. He always takes such good care of me. Who is this Martin you speak of?
Please listen. Martin is a young man who extorts money from you because of your vulnerability, miss.
What are you attempting, Dr. Tippett? If this is some kind of new experimental procedure, well, I do not like it one bit.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. Her mind, there's not much left of her mind, so you can't really influence it in that way. She's broken, and you're not gonna do her any good. Alright, I got headache
Do you
medicine.
require medical attention, miss?
I'm glad you asked, Dr. Tippett. I must confess I haven't felt that well of late.
I'll try my best. Here, take this. And please, try to get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Goodbye, Miss Gillian.
Alright. Okay, so I got some loot over here. Let's take this. Now, let's see, what does he have anything that I can take?
Good evening, young man.
There's no need to call me that, Dr. Reid.
Trade.
Show me what you have to offer then, Mr. Nightingale.
You crappy piece of... manual guide. Now, the truth be told is I actually know this is something that might actually be important, so I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Music box. Containing a folded letter. That might wind up being important. I'm going to take that. Common handle part. Trying kind of... I don't need any common stuff, really. Brisk blood sample. Not sure if I need that, but... Ooh, I found the firearm that I'm looking for. I've got this firearm. This is the one I'm waiting for. And these I can get rid of. No, I can't. These I'm gonna break down. Got it.
Lisa! Come and have a gander!
So what I need is... I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Unfinished letter I read already. Music box. Alright.
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy. If not, I'll find you something.
Alright, so... Now, this is actually, these are the posters that I promised Throgmorton that I would put up. And I'm gonna go, first I'm gonna open this because life is just gonna be so much easier with that door open. But I'm gonna go put up Throgmorton's posters. It's not particularly an exciting thing to do, but it is a quest that I need to complete. But I have to make it my active quest in order for it to do any good. So, where is Throgmorton? It's the docks. I didn't do that yet? Wow. Oh my god. I've got all these quests that I didn't do yet. So I gotta go do these quests. Wow. I'm so far behind in this particular game. So, there's a lot of stuff I need to get done before I... Open this. And I'm just going to go in far enough to get this bit of treasure right here. Alright. Oh, I didn't see you there. Let's take you out. Some loot. Let's put a poster up. Okay, there's one at 20 for where I'm at. There's one right here.
Informing London's inhabitants of the presence of vampires. What does that make me? A double or a triple agent?
Okay, there's some pre-win guys right there. Looks like I gotta fight my way through.
Gentlemen. Step away.
Take the bait. Okay, back up, back up, back up. Take the bait. Alright, now we need to check and see if we dropped any loot. Got a little bit of loot. Right now, 52 and 10. So, let's drop that. And 60 something. Now, I don't know where this guy is. Oh, he's there, so let's take him out. Dropped a little bit of loot. Now we're 60 away. Alright. It's right around here somewhere. It's right against that wall right there. No, it's not. It's 14.
Done. Mr. Throgmorton should be happy.
Alright. Now, I don't know where Throgmorton is going to be now, because he does show up here somewhere. Eventually. Alright. There's a lot I got going on now, because truth of the matter is I got a lot of side quests that are a ton easier than what I'm getting ready to do here. I'd really like to do the side quest first. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do Ghoul Diggers and whatever quest this is. I'm gonna go do these quests first, and then my next playthrough is probably gonna be when I connect with the Sad Saint. Problem is I'm right here, so I don't have, because I have to leave here to go do this quest anyway. I might as well go in and get the quest in the first place. So it's not a bad plan to go in here and, you know, quest up. Good with most of this, and then anything over here? I think we got everything. There might be some stuff on the other side. Let's double check this tent. Alright, we're good. We're gonna go talk to these people.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Banker, actually.
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Of course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Well, are you okay? Yes, you're healthy.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
Well, I'm not alive now, but whatever.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh, you want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
You're right. I have never suffered from poverty. But that doesn't mean I don't fight it and its consequences.
I really doubt you ever had to fight for anything in your life, Dr. Reid.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support me?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Alright, well, that's all I need from her.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town.
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
You're healthy, good.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself. Better watch your back, Mr. Reid.
Well, I'm not as dandy as you might think.
You really think I should go back to a safer place?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
Okay, well. Anything else? I think she's maxed out. Okay.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
I'll find him.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Alright. So, I'm gonna loot this place. And then, depending on how much time is left after I loot this place, I'm either gonna talk to Sean or save the game and talk to Sean later. As I stated in the earlier episode, if you want to know what those letters say, you can pause the playthrough on YouTube and read the letter yourself. I'm not going to be doing that. We do need to go down here. Because otherwise we would never get that lit. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing back here, but we do got... Oh, I saw something. Yeah, I did. So we do gotta go upstairs too. Front letter. Alright. There's a little bit of money over here. Alright, so we set up. So everything from upstairs. Go back downstairs. Okay. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. So So Sean Hampton is right in there. But I got some new clues for these people, so I'm going to go exhaust these clues out.
I'm glad to see you again, Mr. Reid.
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her, plain and simple. She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill, but I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
Wow, you were both left alone. That is a really selfish thing to say.
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Giselle is the only family you have left. Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reid.
Lottie, tell me about the Wet Boot Boys. I know they've threatened you.
Edwina Cox wanted me to provide her with information about Mr. Hampton's resources. I refused.
Is that not dangerous?
Fuck them and their lies. They claim they protect the interests of the neighborhood, but they are just greedy parasites like all the rest.
Okay.
I respect your courage, Miss Paxton, and I hope life will never wear you down.
Dr. Reid, you know how to make a girl blush. I am glad you came to the docks, whatever your real reasons are.
Oh, don't fall for me, kid, because I'm spoken for by some very dangerous vampire chick who might just decide that you're much closer to death than you appear to be.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
And thus hasten you on your way at a fit of jealousy. But she's not going to talk to me until I, Alright, so that is almost where I'm going to leave this playthrough. But I am going to talk to Sean first. If I can remember where the hell he is. He should be right here. Excuse me. First I'm going to loot everything I can in here. Okay. Get this loot. Alright, so let's talk to Sean, and the game should save after I talk to him.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face? Really?
This is a blessing for me to become a Skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Wonders never cease. Skal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor Willie. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith, my will is far stronger than his.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
You think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Scouts don't eat blood, don't drink blood, they eat corpses.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Okay.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Alright, well. I was looking away from the screen, I didn't see if the game saved. Okay. This Throgmorton.
A vampire kills in utter silence.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reid, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
See nothing.
I put up your public service announcement. Consider the common folk warned about the vampire presence.
Thank you, Dr. Reid. You may not realize it, but you saved a great many lives today.
Do you really think they could be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Tell me, Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Sean Hampton Shelter?
He is a truly inspiring example. Dedicated, pious. His shelter is open to all, whoever they are. Most admirable.
Okay, that's all I got.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Thornton.
And we got a game save. So with that game save, we are going to shut this down for a bit. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that share button, and I will see you in the next episode when we, well, to be honest with you, we're gonna hit the South Docks, and we're gonna go to Southwark, and we're gonna take on the 2 side quests down there, and then we're gonna come back and do this. All right.